If you have been following the luxury property market in Abu Dhabi recently, you have probably heard about the Jumeirah Residences on Maryah Island. When I first looked at this project, I wasn't impressed because it has a luxury brand, the Jumeirah. I wasn't impressed because it had a famous architect, the same guy who designed the future of the museum and the Marsalar, one of the most luxurious branded hotels of Jumeirah on the coastline of Dubai. What really caught my attention was something much simpler. It was the pricing. Let me explain. Because when I started comparing it with other branded residences in Abu Dhabi, something didn't add up. Because on the same island, you have four-season private residences, which are already ready in the resale market, and they are asking somewhere around 7,000 to 8,000 per square foot. And those residences, the four-season, are even leasehold. Those are not freehold properties. Then you look at Mandarin Oriental Residences on Saadiyat Island. Those are also above 8,000 per square foot. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Jumeirah Residences is launching around 5,000 per square foot. So naturally, the first question I asked myself was, what am I missing? Because in real estate, when something is significantly affordable than the comparable other projects, one of the two things are usually true. Either there is a problem or the market hasn't fully recognized the value of the project yet. So I started digging deeper, and today I want to take you through exactly what I found, not as a real estate consultant trying to convince you to buy, but as someone who looks at the project the same way and institutional investors do. So let's start with the location. Whenever I'm evaluating a project, I ignore the renders, the brochure, the fancy marketing. I ask one question. If this building disappeared tomorrow, could another developer recreate the same location, the same product, the same project? For Jumeirah brand residences on Maryah Island, the answer is no. This isn't just another waterfront community or a waterfront project. This is Abu Dhabi's financial center. And after ADGM expanded into Al Reem Island, this entire area becomes one of the UAE's largest financial ecosystem. Now, why does that matter? Because financial centers create demand that most residential communities don't. Think about it. Banks move in, investment firms move in, law firms move in, family offices move in, multinational companies move in. Then all of those people who are working in those businesses need somewhere to live, not just anywhere, which offers close access to work, close to restaurants, close to luxury hotels, close to healthcare, close to everything. That's exactly why property around the financial district usually becomes one of the most valuable real estate in any city. For example, look at Marina Bay in Singapore. Look at Dubai International Financial Center in Dubai, Wall Street in New York. It's the same story every single time. Money attracts businesses. Businesses attract people. People create demand for real estate. And that's exactly what's happening here in Abu Dhabi global market. Now, let's go back to the pricing. This is where I became really curious. Let's compare three projects. First, Four Seasons private residences. Same financial district, one of the prestigious hospitality brand in the world. Current asking price around 7,000 to 8,000 dirhams per square foot. And remember, these residences are leasehold. These are not freehold, not a lifetime ownership. Now let's move to Mandarin Oriental Residences on Saadiyat Island. Different location, more lifestyle driven, beachfront, ultra luxury. Again, you are looking at the pricing above 8,000 per square foot. Now compare both of those with Jumeirah. We're looking at around 5,000 per square foot in Jumeirah branded residences inside the financial district of Abu Dhabi, ADGM. And it's a freehold ownership, same luxury segment. So the obvious question is why? Is the location worth? I don't think so. Is the brand weak? Definitely not. Jumeirah has spent decades building one of the strongest luxury hospitality brands in the Middle East. Look at Burj Al Arab, look at Marsa Al Arab. Then you ask, is the architecture average? Again, no. The project has been designed by Sean Killa, the same architect behind Dubai's Museum of the Future. So if the location is strong, the brand is strong, the design is strong, the project is amazing, why the pricing is different? This is where I think most people are asking the wrong question. Instead of asking, why is Jumeirah only 5,000 per square foot? I think we should be asking, what stage of the market is Abu Dhabi in today? Because the pricing isn't only about quality or the brand or the location, it's about timing. It's about the maturity of the market and the growth of the price per square foot and the prices. I think that's where the opportunity may be. If you want a full brief detail about this project or want to know whether this project suits or you're looking for any other project, my contact details are in the description below. Get in touch with me and we will filter out what product matches your lifestyle, your taste, and your investment targets.